Reporting from the Chain Exchange 2018 conference in Las Vegas, Inc. columnist Tracy Leigh Hazzard explores the world of innovation, artificial intelligence, blockchain, and cryptocurrency.
This is Tracy Hazzard from Chain Exchange, and I've got Meade here from Moneta Pro, and you have a closed loop bar. I'm so over jargoned right now. I can't even keep it all in my head. So I'm going to just say, tell us what it is.
The alphabet soup for people. The technical side is we have a closed loop payment system for corporate barter. The easy way to describe it is a company like Ford has cars they don't want anymore. They trade them for computers.
So and business to business trade.
It's business to business. Well, true, but the difference is if you want cars, I don't want computers, we have an issue. We don't have portability. We build a system. I sell you cars. I get electronic credits as a purchasing credit, and I buy tires and batteries and parts from somebody else. So it's a trade platform for big company assets.
Cool. So how long have you been doing that?
Well, it's a trick question, and I appreciate it. The first iteration of this was actually 2000. We looked at building it as a global currency, because technically if I sell you an asset, I get a unit of value to buy something in another country. That's a global currency.
Points, right?
It's a
money,
currency, and we called it a GBUC, a global business usage currency. World wasn't ready for it, didn't quite understand it, so we kind of parked that idea for a couple of years. With Moneta Pro, we actually officially launched it at D10E, one of the global ICO contests in February in Silicon Valley.
So that's great. So tell us what doing an ICO contest is like.
Wow, those are fun. So I've done 11 companies. Doing pitch contests or something
you're like
that we've
good
done.
at it. You're old
Well,
hat.
I'm not only good at it, we've actually won 7.
7
global.
out of 11?
No, we've won every one we've been in.
Okay.
Well, let me be very pedantically clear. We finished first in 3, and we've taken second in 2, and then third in 4 others. We've won 7. Top 3 finish.
Wow.
And it's fascinating. Like the one at D10E Silicon Valley was over 400 companies applied. 31 were accepted to present. The format, it's a 10-minute format on stage with usually a panel of 7 to 10 judges. And you're up, you're on stage, you hit your marks, they judge you, and some point later you find out if you win.
So are you incorporating blockchain, AI, other things in besides digital currency, or cryptocurrency?
Yeah, so ours, again, I'm very specific. We're actually a supply chain solution that utilizes blockchain to solve a problem. And what I mean by that is if I'm a car company and I transfer cars to you, I don't technically sell them. So what that means is, I'm not getting overly complicated, my inventory system says I still have $1 million of cars somewhere. The way Moneta Pro works is if the cars are transferred, we create an invoice, like electronic email. We write the elements of that invoice to a blockchain, a ledger. That ledger can then go back to the company to upgrade their inventory systems.
So it's off your books.
It's off your books, and by updating the inventory, the blockchain ledger proves you actually transferred the asset and didn't steal it or it didn't disappear, and it updates what that inventory is.
Wow.
So we're utilizing blockchain in a way that it was designed to be used in an actual practical business.
Keep a ledger, right?
Trackable, ledger, immutable, but it's really to solve a problem for the companies of inventory and audit.
Wonderful, wonderful. So what do you think of the conference here?
The conference has been great. It's a different format, obviously, with entertainers and blockchain and trying to blend things together. The stages were great. The crowd is always enthusiastic. It's still a burgeoning industry people are excited about. A lot of people still trying to learn. I think there's really great
people here. Like the quality of just attendees and passionate, exciting projects and companies and all kinds of things going on. It's really amazing.
It's unique, and again, I was fortunate I gave one of the speeches, but my joke is before the internet, there was no internet. And what that means is if you go far enough back, a lot of people didn't know or believe what the internet could become. Would e-commerce work? Would video conferencing? Well, now you have telegraph and chat and video. You have so many tools today that didn't exist 20 years ago. That means the pace of acceleration And these companies are being built in a speed that 20 years ago you just couldn't fathom.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I know it's incredible, the speed of things.
Yeah,
right?
and so the enthusiasm is here, but also the execution and the idea sets. A lot of blockchain to me is reinventing a lot of things the internet did. It's not disrupting industries, it's displacing processes. It's making things more efficient. And blockchain is really about proving the next level of efficiencies in companies. And there's a lot of excitement about that, not a lot of practical applications yet, but I think we're getting there.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate your time. And this is Tracy Hazzard from Chain Exchange.
For more on Chain Exchange, Tracy's guests, or her Inc. articles and column on innovation, please go to feedyourbrand.co/CXC.